guys? Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Such Coast Disc Golf. We're back for some more 2018 GBO. We got round 2 chase card, Corey.
Dude, we got a good one, too. It is Grady Shue, Eric McCabe, Paul McBeth, and Andrew Presnell. A couple of names that we've definitely heard before, a couple of new names.
I always like seeing new people, man. See new games.
100% agree.
Keeps it fresh.
Yep, and really happy to get them on camera because they're quality dudes.
Absolutely.
Starting us off on hole 1, though, par 5, 1,135 feet. A combination of 2 holes. In the past, this is going to play as one of the gnarliest starting holes that I've seen out here. It is long, but it is definitely eagleable if you have the distance, but everybody should be taking a 4.
Yeah. See the basket hanging out down there with the OB right and the OB left on the green. It's a fun way to start your day.
I totally agree. It's pretty much like 2 max distance rips and then a touchy little upshot into that landing area.
Yeah.
I know these guys have plenty of distance, Grady, Paul. We'll see if these guys can really bite off a ton here.
It's a lot windier today than yesterday, Corey.
It is, and this hole does play with a pretty stiff tailwind.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice for this long hole, though.
It is. Grady Shue going PD2 off the tee. He palms.
He throws so far, and it's like that casual distance where it doesn't look like he's really like ripping it, but it just goes.
Yeah. EMAC, I'm pretty sure he's got that Ballista Pro in his hands.
The godfather of GBO. One of the best titles on tour.
Love that call out.
Definitely not the line I think he was trying for.
I think it got a little higher than he expected and just didn't get the turn he needed, and that's
yeah, that is not the way you want to start your round. That's OB, and he's going to be throwing 3 from, what, a quarter of the way up the fairway? And probably a third at this point.
Yeah. Paul McBeth, Star Destroyer.
What's
on a
new?
line drive.
I like it. Just throw it low, really kind of take that wind out of it.
Yeah, you can't give the disc a chance to fade OB, too.
Exactly.
He's hanging up there with Grady. And Andrew's up next. He's sponsored by Full Turn.
I've never heard of it.
I hadn't either until today. So Perdiscus makes their discs.
Oh, really?
They have 6 molds, and he's a good dude. They must be good people.
No, I know. This kid can throw a hyzer, too. He throws crushing hyzers.
Very far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little shot into the center of the fairway. Really, that's exactly what you're looking for. A center cut, just to give yourself a chance to throw up close to that OB green, and just get up and down for your 4.
Sure enough. EMAC, that's one of his enforcers.
Nice pull.
Yeah.
From that far back, he didn't quite get the distance he was looking for, so he still has to throw up that hill.
That's right,
That's halfway up the fairway.
Yeah. Paul McBeth, I think that's the exact same disc he threw off the tee.
It would make sense. It's similarly length shot.
Look at that line drive, man. That was like 2 inches above the crest of the hill for Max D, and it worked.
Yeah, I'm convinced he has like the best low line power in the game. Him, Drew Gibson, those guys that just put it on a line and it goes.
Totally agree. His drive is like EMAC's putt.
Yeah, just straight.
Yeah. Grady, his second shot. Believe that's his destroyer, but it could be a PD2.
Yeah, something high speed and stable. It doesn't really matter what it is at that point.
Yeah, PD2 it looks like, but yeah.
Yep, he's in position. It's pretty. There's a lot of the hole isn't real dynamic from like a course design aspect, but it is just long. So you're just gonna see these guys ripping and ripping.
Yep, Andrew going back to that huge hyzer he throws. And
yeah, definitely a trait you want to have on this course. If you can throw a good placement hyzers over 400 feet, you're gonna be solid.
Yep. I believe he was from Missouri, I want to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Midwest guy.
Yep. Here's EMAC. It's going to be his 4th with that OB stroke.
I have to imagine that's a shield.
Yeah.
He's been throwing that thing all over this course.
Upshot's so important today in this wind, Corey.
Exactly. Can't be overstated enough, excuse me. The wind, when it picks up, gosh, it's so hard to throw those touchy, he's not throwing a gator there. He's throwing a putter. So you really got to have command.
Sure enough. So Andrew went a little bit long. Grady looks to be going a little long as well.
Yeah, trying to throw it in almost.
Yeah, it looked like it. Paul?
It's not a bad look for 3 here.
No, it's not, is it? And he's been known to make them from there. But he'll take his drop-in birdie.
Yeah, that's a good feeling to have anytime you can say drop-in birdie.
And Grady, see, he went back, circle's edge.
Oh, my boy, putting with the D-line P2s.
Yeah, he is. A little headwind action. He played the lift perfectly.
Just rode that the whole way. Little nose up.
Yep.
Graced it in.
Yeah, when you putt into a headwind, it's going to rise. Let's see if Andrew takes that into account. A little too much.
Yeah, kind of a really unique putting form.
He does,
kind of like shoots from the hip.
The man can putt, though.
He can.
Yeah.
He very upright, shoots from the hip, but spins it in there.
He does, yeah. That's Paul with the birdie. It's EMAC saving par after the OB drive, and that's going to be Andrew dropping in a par as well.
Yeah, Emac with the 4 shots. Unfortunate with the bogey stroke to bump him up to a par. But, hey, didn't start with a bogey, so we can move on.
Yeah, exactly. Grady and McBeast with the birds to start their day. Always nice.
Should be noted, Grady came in with that share of the lead.
Oh, that's
though.
right, yeah.
He was 10 down. The rest of that lead card was 10 down. So with that birdie, he's, still keeping pace.
He's actually winning now.
Ooh, true.
Because they haven't started yet.
Technically, yes.
The best kind of right. Hole 2, par 4. It's uphill and then slightly downhill at the very end. You got OB with that golf fairway, and there is also OB on the right in the rough.
Yeah, they did a really great change, I think, that Emac put into play this year.
Yeah.
He bumped it back maybe 75, 80 feet, and then put it a little bit left, closer to that OB.
Mm-hmm.
Really makes you, take a decision. Do you really get aggressive off the tee and maybe throw a roller up the golf green or that golf fairway, or do you just throw this crushing turnover shot like Grady threw?
That was a destroyer, confirmed, and that was bombed.
That was crushed.
Yeah. Paul McBeth throwing the same disc, but his special ones.
Ooh, the fences.
Yeah. Those swirly McPro AVR ones.
Yeah, really, if you can get up to that bush, obviously you want to be clear of the bush, but if you can get to there, great kick out.
Yes.
You're in position to get your birdie.
That was a great kick out. You do not want to be in this bush. Eric has thrown his Ballista Pro, which he threw on a hyzer yesterday. Going for the distance line today.
Interesting that he would change it up. There is that.
I think the wind.
Yeah, okay, the wind just made him alter his
The left-right wind.
Sure.
I think he thought that hyzer wasn't going to come back.
All right.
But he's unfortunately stuck in the middle of that tree, which is pretty much as good as OB.
Yeah, may as well. I mean, it's just pure pitch outville.
Yeah, there's natural OB out here too.
Oh, I like that. One hole's got it.
Yep.
This hole, I was thinking when he went in this bush, it's got to be one of the best obstacle bushes. It is a legit obstacle. You are not getting through that thing.
No, he was definitely forced to pitch out as he did right there. Here's Paul. I think this is actually a Star Destroyer. One of those more overstable ones, playing the skip shot.
Yeah, his pinky.
And that was good.
That was just money, man.
Yeah.
Hard to really read that distance when you're going up and over that hill.
Sure is,
so you got to play it low but high enough to crest the hill. It's an extremely touchy shot.
Yeah, round 1 we saw some shots go real long.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Emac with a third shot, which unfortunately hit the tree. Hopefully he can get up and down. Andrew?
Throwing what is likely to be his Invisidisc.
Yep.
With that dark blue.
So hard to see, but that was beautiful. Not
Perfect.
hard to look at though.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's kind of the difference. Like McBeth threw a little bit higher of a line, but Andrew playing that low line, skipping it right in.
Beautiful. Grady gonna go forehander on the trees.
I like the play. Whichever one is viable.
It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just you're trying to miss the trees left, miss the trees right.
Yeah.
As long as it's on that hyzer angle, you're okay.
Whatever you're more comfortable with. It does come up a little bit short right though. Emac is throwing the slammer here.
Okay.
With Ralph on it, the most famous dog in disc golf.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. It's got stamped on there.
Ralph did not want to sit right there.
No. He just kept barking all the way past the basket.
He did. So here is Emac coming back. Oh.
Putting with that green one as opposed to the pink one he's been putting with. Interesting.
Maybe a wind thing, maybe a distance thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Grady looking for the bird. Grady.
Left it out of his hand. You know that was low.
Oh. Maybe was a headwind there for a second? Maybe it died? I don't know.
We'll give him credit.
Yeah.
It was a wind read.
Yep. Paul, he's just birdieing. Grady taps in the par. Andrew with a nice birdie as well. I mean, this is a good get.
It's a very good get. Now, if you guys tuned into that Jomez coverage of round 1, you saw that spit through that Paul had at the end of the first round on 18.
Oh, yeah.
So brutal. You
was
have
nasty.
to think he's out here to prove something.
Yeah.
That's 2 birdies to start.
Yep. So there's Eric with an unfortunate 6. That hurt my heart a little bit to watch, man.
It did. He was kind of all over the place, and after how well he played yesterday,
I know.
You just have to think he's going to continue it. Not the way you want to start it with a 5 and a 6.
But a lot of golf left. He can get it back for
Very
sure.
true.
Yep. And speaking of yesterday, threw a beautiful Explorer shot on this one. I'm sure he's going to try and do it again today. 430-foot downhill. He got OB right, OB long, and left.
Yeah, it is such a touchy shot backhand like Eric threw it yesterday. Really, when you're stepping there, you think it's a sidearm because there's so much room off to that left side or a lefty hyzer, but generally that left to right action. If you are going to throw that backhand, you got to keep it low and kind of burn it into the grass just short of the pin because, like you said, that OB looms large.
It does.
Past the basket.
Yeah. I think we saw Germ skip OB yesterday. Paul Star Destroyer forehand. Ooh.
A little sawn off.
Yeah, either that or a little high, I think.
Bits of both, maybe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Either correction might have worked. That's not OB though, at least.
No, and definitely had the. It landed really close to being able to skip, but it had that angle to just spike in.
Yeah, and Andrew is going up the gut here. It's the line, but it's just short.
Yeah, he just kind of burned into the ground. He's gonna be pretty short.
And Grady going PD2, throwing something I had not seen before, Corey.
Interesting, the big hyzer.
Yeah. It's going to finish short left right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's where a lot of guys are bailing out to.
Yeah.
It's at least safe over there. There's no OB. And you have that straight-on putt, like kind of the hope and a prayer to get it in.
Yep. Here is that Explorer shot again from EMAC.
Little too turned.
That
was hilarious. Little Plinkos it in.
Yeah, it took its sweet time coming down. But he's got a putt for birdie again.
Yeah, he's right there. I mean, those trees are, he's inside the circle, so he's fine.
There's Andrew with a nice up. Gave it a chance to go in. And looks like Grady's thinking about this one a little bit.
Definitely lining it up. Oh,
shout out to Grady for using a stock stamp so we can see what he's using.
I know. I love it. Thank you. None of this like random team stamp or just wiping it off. Wow. Paul almost training that. Back to the green one.
EMAC.
I like the pink one.
Dang it. At least it's a par, not a bogey.
Yep, off that double bogey train.
I really don't think you see too many birds in this one, honestly.
No,
it's a surprisingly tough get.
Exactly.
430 feet is no joke.
No, and it plays that short down or that slight downhill the whole way with that OB. It's walking away with a 3 on this is not that bad.
Yeah. So it looks like Grady's still leading our card and the event at 11 down, maybe. Just making that up. Par 3, 402, hole 4 coming up. It's just a backhand hyzer for these guys. You and I, we'd be throwing flex shots all day to try to get there. But
no, I know. Yeah. And while you would think it's pretty basic, right? It's just a backhand hyzer. This is playing 0.21 strokes over par.
I can see that with the OB so close to the basket on the left.
There is that sidewalk and the right. We saw Jeremy and Chris Clemens find it yesterday.
We did, yeah. If you go for it a little too hard, it's really easy to turn it over and end up OB. Paul, I'm sure that's a Star Destroyer.
That's a stable one, though.
It is. It's throwing like into almost a headwind here.
Wow, that thing just had no go on it.
Yeah.
It just wanted to find the ground instantly.
Yeah. It's got a putt from there. That was going to be a long one, though. Andrew?
Man, throws those real straight line drive shots along with those big hyzers.
It's good, though.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
And with that wind, you really just want to keep it low. Don't fiddle with the flight plate being exposed.
Yeah, you really have to think about what you're throwing out here with this Kansas wind hucking. Grady with the PD2. Ooh, that's going to be trouble.
That's a hog, though, man. He's slammed on it. Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Great skip off that golf green. Finding it in there.
Found a little peninsula of inbounds.
Yeah.
Amongst all the OB. And Eric with the enforcer just piping at it.
Wow. Just slamming that thing straight.
So Grady finished a little bit long on the right-hand side. This is going to be his putt for 2. Does have the OB behind.
Wow, that's a scary putt.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. Oof, that right to left slope and the OB.
Those little hanging branches, too. I was like, I hope he doesn't hit those.
Oh, wow, Paul.
That's a big one.
That is big, and that was like no jumper, nothing. He just slammed that thing in there. He had the big gallery from lead card, kind of. It was in between holes 3 and 4. He's a showman.
Yeah, that was a good 50-footer right there. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that was going in for Andrew.
Big putted.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? EMAC? Oh, little left side chain
Come
out
on,
there.
Pinky. Wow, you could tell he's visibly frustrated. Yeah. When it's come down to doing like freestyle tricks.
He's got that disc spin on lock, though.
I've never been able to do that. I think it's got to have tiny fingers.
It might, same here.
Yeah.
It just comes right off. Andrew coming back for the par.
And he's very stiff when he putts, but it works for him. He's very upright, just kind of like efficient with it, though.
Yeah, that's putting for you, man. Everyone's got their own little thing.
So funny.
Yeah, everyone pretty much ends up with very similar driving form.
Exactly, but the putting is where really the individuality starts. Yeah.
Really interesting. Paul taking a stroke on the card right there, just went back at Grady. All right, we are back. And again, huge thanks to DD for getting us out here and providing this coverage.
And putting on just a great event, Ian.
Yeah, man.
Just unbelievable, man. Can't say enough good things about Dynamic Disc and really what they do out here in Emporia, really rallying the city around the company and the scene as a whole.
It's a one-of-a-kind thing. Yeah. Hole 5, par 4, 681, pitching OB left and right the entire way. Just such a beast.
It is really tough. This used to be hole 3 out here before the redesign. Gosh, it is just a pure 2-shot hole. You got to throw it straight and with just a significant amount of control to keep it inbounds. And second, you got to pick a side, left or right of these trees. Because you do not want to have to throw through them, like McBeth did.
Yeah, he's right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like he's kind of pinched for either hyzer. Yeah, Andrew just low right there.
Yeah, been playing those low lines and trying to take away that wind, just probably a little bit too much on that.
I think you're right, huh? Grady?
Good pull, right? Wow, he's got that sneaky distance,
He
though.
really
where,
does, man.
It's just in the air for longer than you think it would be.
EMAC, Enforcer. Was he trying to play the left side here?
Yeah. Stop, please. No, no.
It really shouldn't have skipped that hard. Like, there's a 50-50 chance it was going to sit.
Yeah, it's with this grass out here, you never know.
You don't,
It's like a 1 degree is off in the angle, and it just sticks or...
Oh my goodness.
Catching the tree, that's just bad luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
EMAC with a forehand?
Oh, what?
And this is good. This is that Lucid X trespass you were talking about.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Those things, the Lucid X
He's like,
Classic,
it is stable, he's saying.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Or the Lucid X, I know the Eric Oakley Felons are just beasts,
Really?
dude.
Huh. So Paul going to try and go up the gut. Looks like that FD3 of...
Yeah, the sparkle.
Uh-huh.
That was just such a good shot, dude.
It was.
Wow.
That's a really tough place to be. Grady's going to go forehand around the left-hand side.
Clean release, just not quite the pop on it, I think
Yeah,
he wanted.
yeah. It's deceiving. It's uphill.
Yep.
You know.
And it really, the green is, 40 feet wide total on both sides? You know, so you
If that almost.
You get like 17, 18 feet on each side of the basket.
Yeah, it's nasty. So Grady looking for the bird still. He's got a chance, but he's outside the circle.
Oh. You know, his putt kind of reminds me of his Dustin Keegan.
Oh, okay, I feel that.
Yeah, he's kind of like very methodical, really follows through with his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh.
McBeast with the bird.
Putting heat on that one. He's serious today.
Yeah. EMAC, going to try and save that par. Which after that drive, an OB drive.
Oh, yeah.
4 is
Cleaning up your
score.
4P is fantastic.
Yep. That's Andrew. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, should be that 5.
Yeah.
He did get up and down pretty nicely.
And Grady with the par. McBeast.
4 down through 5.
Chased Grady already.
Yeah, he's cooking, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the Crush Boys, Ricky on lead guard.
Yeah.
Drew, this is definitely his type of course. He knows he has to just keep his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, do some things. Hole 6, par 3, 324. It's very uphill, but it is an absolute get for these guys. It's just a hyzer.
Exactly. You know, there is that golf bunker just short of the pin, but with these guys, there's no reason really to even be putting that into play.
Yeah.
Just throw the big, tall hyzer and let it spike down.
For sure. Paul? Star Destroyer?
What's new?
I think he's turning off the tee every time so far.
It's that type of course, though, to be fair. It's like, you know, Destroyer, FD3, Destroyer, Firebird.
Yep. It's going to give him a putt, but in this wind, not what you're looking for.
No.
You're looking for tap-ins.
And especially once you get up on that little plateau, the wind is blowing a little bit more significantly
you're right.
on the green here.
It was definitely hucking up there. Grady with a PD2 shot.
Way up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, good tree, too. Thank you. Jeez, that thing's still waving at him.
Yeah. EMAC. This is Enforcer.
Kind of that intermediate hyzer. Not too high, not too low. Woo!
Sit.
Oh, well, I think it just kept running. I thought it was going to go in for a sec.
Yeah. And Andrew on deck.
Spinning it out nicely, though.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Man, 2 good bids, but they're definitely going to have longer putts than they want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nobody's in a very comfortable range right here.
No.
McBeth starting it off, hopefully anyway, with the 2.
Uh-oh. Oh, good flag.
That's a great flag.
Wow, that thing was cooking, man.
Yeah. Andrew? Yep.
Same mistake, really. Just rose it right up in there.
These flags are so stiff. It's actually windy.
Yeah.
But the material.
Oh my gosh.
You wouldn't know it. Yeah.
Yeah, the material won't let it move.
Yeah, Emacs put into a crazy headwind right now. You can see the trees more than you can the
Yeah,
flag.
and the other flag's over there.
Yes.
Spinning it to an. Hey, which one did you put in the basket there? Pinky?
Yeah, I think so. You see how it climbed over the cage right there?
Yeah.
Emac calls that the
Oh, yeah? I think we might want to censor that one.
All right.
We'll call it the Western roll.
Okay. He calls it the kid climbing over the fence.
Thank you.
I love it. Just
I can make it. I can do it.
climbing right in. All right, Emac. So our boy get a stroke on the card right there. Hole 7 on deck. You know, Emac does course design, man.
Turns out.
Yeah, he's got 20 courses under his belt.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, he's great. I mean,
Yeah.
the redesign they put on this course is legitimately great.
Yeah.
It's good.
I was talking to him. He's like, "You coming at the West Coast, tournaments?" He's like, "No, I'm going to Maine to design a course. I'm going to Alaska to design a course."
I think that is like one of the biggest industries that a lot of these players that aren't necessarily touring around a lot.
Yeah.
That there is, when you think about it, when you put it in a public park, it costs so much money. So to put it in a disc golf course is actually very reasonable for cities.
It really is.
It's
Yeah.
a legitimate career path.
Mm-hmm. So you want a course designed by a world champion? Hit that man up.
Yeah, contact.
Yeah, it's so cool.
At Eric McCabe on any of his socials.
Yeah, hit him up. Does great work, and he's a great guy too.
Getting back to the action, hole 7,
let's
659
talk about this.
feet.
That was a great enforcer shot from Emac. Paul, is that his overstable star destroyer?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's typical. Really, just rip it out to the right, or that kind of like laser straight shot. But two ways to skin a cat right there. You had McCabe throwing that flat shot to the same spot, or Paul throwing the hyzer.
Yep. Grady, looks like that star destroyer he's been liking.
Yeah, this hole does come in slightly under par at a 3.88 average. So, you're going to have that mix of 3s and 4s here.
Ooh, Grady hits the tree. Fortunate to stay in bounds there.
Yeah, that little drop, that little peninsula is quite forgiving.
Yeah, that was a nice course design element right there, I think. Andrew, this looks great.
Yeah, kind of following that McBeth line, throwing it to the right and just letting it drift. Just not quite that distance.
You can tell they're throwing different lines than yesterday because of the wind. More
totally.
More conservative hyzers.
Yep, and less of that. Yeah, kind of like flip to flat shot.
Yeah. Andrew's second shot needs to get.
It got.
Ish.
Yeah, he's up there. He's circle's edge, but on a day with this wind, you want to be next to the basket.
Mm-hmm. Grady kind of pinched behind that tree.
Yeah, forced into that low skipping hyzer, but
That's
the
good.
action's right.
It was.
Yeah.
Kind of did all he could. He just missed that tree. Emac throwing the turnover today.
Ooh, that I believe
Oh,
is
it
the
is?
PMAC truth.
It's the PMAC Emac truth.
Yeah, I love it.
PMAC
man.
Emac moonshine truth. If you want.
And it has some sparkles in there, to be honest with
Does
you.
it really?
Yeah.
That's special.
It's got so many little names for it. I love it, man.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, flies great.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was Paul with the McPro Rock coming up a little bit short. Got a little turned over in that headwind, and then just not putt that
6
one.
inches out of his hand, he turned around.
Yeah, he was disgusted. Grady, it could have stayed in.
Yeah, one of those 50-50 ones. It
Yeah.
hits it hits the basket. It shoots up. You never know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Oh wow, firm straight line putt by Presnell. He's stoked.
Rightfully so. Emac looking to keep up with the Andrews of the world. Good birdie.
All right, on the putter watch game, that was the pink one that went in. So I'm thinking he's going to stick to that.
You're probably right. Couple cleanup pars. No damage done there. But Emac and Andrew doing a little bit of work right there.
Yeah, getting themselves back on the board. Emac with that bit of a roller coaster round, but he's found his stride. Got a couple of birdies now, back to even. Whew, he needs those birdies because this is where the course gets pretty tough.
It does, doesn't it?
Hole 8, par 3, 555 feet. This year they did move him down off of that concrete slab where it was a little aggressive of a par 3. Now it's technically gettable, but that OB just to the right, long and left of the basket really prevents many, a lot of guys just playing the safe hyzer.
The smart shot is to lay
Yes.
up for most people.
This hole coming in at a 3.31 average,
Wow.
so a third of a stroke over par. That's just testament to all that OB right, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's Emac with an enforcer.
Yep, put it in the air, let the disc do the work. Yesterday he ended up left, so basically that exact same shot left of that tree line, had a real clean putt at it.
Okay.
This time just kind of, maybe 6 feet farther and gets caught up by that bush.
Mm-hmm. Andrew throwing the hyzer as well.
Yeah, great shot. That is the landing zone we're talking about. It really it gives you like a hope and a prayer to get it in. You can kind of give it a safety squeeze.
Sure.
But you're pretty much going to take your 3.
Yeah. Paul with that overstable Star Destroyer.
Man, no get either, but that's
putting, though.
That's great. That's circle 2.
Mm-hmm.
Circle 2's edge right around there.
Yep. Grady PD2. He put some ante on this one, Corey.
He did. He turned
doesn't
around like
like
he's
it.
not stoked.
It got a lift, though. It's got a chance. Come on.
It didn't have a chance.
It didn't have a chance.
No, he kind of just dunks that straight out.
That was like
bounds.
an Ace Ventura chance.
Yeah.
One in a million. Grady. So this is the thing here. If you take that route, you're going back quite a ways.
Yeah, it bumps you back significantly. Grady, woof.
That's cooked.
Still having to throw into that touchy green. It's not fun even from 150. It's small.
Yeah, he was thinking about that upshot for a while. And
I know he switched back and forth from a disc a couple times.
Yeah. Nice layup right there. Paul's going to give this a go, but got a little floaty on him.
Good flag again.
Yeah, the flag's got his
He's
back today.
dialed on that flagpole.
Emac, forehand. You see those all day from Emac, forehand ups.
Yep, classic turnover sidearm.
Uh-huh.
That's when I think Emac, I think touchy turnover sidearm.
Just like Rick. Andrew coming back for the 4.
Oh, so thick. Band.
Andrew. All righty.
Yeah, clean it up. I mean, that's what you're going to see, a lot of 3s. You don't see the 5 often. It's usually a 3 or a 4 hole, but they can bite you.
Mm-hmm. Sure can. Yeah, you're not losing that many strokes with a 3 on this one. It really makes a lot of sense just to play for it.
Mm-hmm.
There's that aggression biting Grady there with the 5. Everybody else, like you said, carding those 3s. Piece 2 clear of the card. And we're on to hole 9, par 3, 549. It is a doozy with this OB, Corey.
Yeah, I would argue the silliest par 3 in the course. Coming in at 3.72 average.
Ooh, yeah.
Testament that it is probably a par 4, but a really easy par 4.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys really just throw up over the hill, and if you can get to this tree line, you're maybe 150 out, and you have a really routine upshot.
Mm-hmm.
The danger would be drifting left or right off the tee because it does, that OB does line the fairway pretty significantly the entire way down.
Yeah. Emac going to that Explorer well, but it did not.
Ooh, wow, that was overcooked. He had to have known that out of his hand. That just wasn't the angle he wanted.
He knew right away.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's going to be throwing 3 from over there. Andrew?
Yeah, learning from that mistake, just throwing the easy breezy hyzer.
Mm-hmm.
No reason to mess around. There's 2 2s during round 1. Both of them were thrown in from 150 feet.
Yeah.
So nobody's getting up there. It really, just play the safe shot.
Yeah. Paul going T-Bird 3.
Ooh, must be a new one with the purple.
Yeah, he said this was his flippy one, though.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was just the tailwind or what. But
not so flip.
It did not flip, and it's wet.
It's wet, yeah.
Grady?
Ooh, playing the wider hyzer. He needs to go out lower, though.
Yeah.
Following McBeth's line. Usually a good thing. This time, not so much.
Yeah, accurate. 1 OB drive on this hole, Corey.
1 inbound
Or 1
drive.
inbound drive, thank you. Emac?
Yeah, that's, of course, right after I say it's one of the easier par 4s, everybody throws out of bounds.
Well, it's a par 3.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be taking bogeys.
Yep. Except for this guy.
Yeah. Clean up the middle.
Yep.
That's the way really you draw it up.
Mm-hmm. Paul's 3rd going Nova. Ooh. Pretty.
Yeah, just, giving it a chance at going in, but just making sure you're next to the basket.
Grady? He likes a little forehand.
Yeah.
Annie.
Yeah, I have to imagine that might be that P3X or...
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, kind of the AVR X3 of Disc Mania.
Oh,
Eric!
come on!
Mr. McCabe. I know you can get that.
That was like the tidy bowl in the hole there, man.
I know, and that was pinky, too.
It was. Andrew coming back for the only par.
Ooh, that one rose up. But he left himself a little bit meat on that bone, too,
He
though.
did. I thought he was closer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little headwind lift, but it stayed in, thankfully. Grady with the bogue, Paul with the bogue, Emac with the unfortunate double, I believe.
Yeah, not what he's looking for. I mean, he knows this course like the back of his hand. Obviously, he designed it.
Yeah.
So he knows where all the trouble is. There's no reason he should be finding it.
Yep. Ooh, there's your score after 9. It's a little bit ugly.
Got a lot of blood.
Yeah, not pretty. But Paul leading the gang there at 10 down. And I believe that's all we got for part 1, Corey.
It is, man. That is 9 holes in the books. That's technically half the tournament over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good mathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Make sure you come back for part 2.